Hey guys, my name's Tomato and today I'm going to be showing you how to build this cozy log cabin. Before we get started, I'm going to show you the blocks that you're going to need to build this. You may have a couple extra afterwards, but this is going to have enough blocks to complete the build. And without further ado, let's get right into it.
So we're going to start here and we're going to go 11 across, so this being the first block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And from these two, we're going to go, counting this as the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now from here we're going to go build up. We're going to build up one more block so they're too high. Alright, now that we're here, we want to go grab some brick slabs and find the 3 center blocks, so it looks like. And we're going to go up until we are level with the actual floor. And now let's fill in this area. So now what we're going to do, place a block here and a block here and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and not counting this block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now what we want to do is now from this block, counting this as the first one, go at 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now let's go over to the other side and do the same. Now we want to join up these two walls. Now what we want to do is build all these walls, and we want to go up 3 blocks. Or no, an additional 2 blocks, not 3, my bad. Except for there. Now we are going to get spruce planks, and we're going to count 3 back, 1, 2, 3, and then fill this area in. Actually, no, 4, my bad. Now that we've done this, we want to get our stripped oak logs, and we want to build up on each corner, go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the center, we're going to go off of these 3, do 1 there, 1 there, 1, 2, 3 up, and 1, 2, 3 up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So they're all equal at 4 blocks tall. We also want to get spruce slabs and spruce fences. And what we're going to do here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, right? So all these stairs join, and there should be 2 blocks between this bottom step and this step here. And then our spruce fence, we're going to go along going 1, 2. So now that we have this top part, what we're going to do is we're going to build a beam going over top of these 4 with 1 sticking over. And these log, it's going to look like a log going lengthwise. And sticking out 1 block out from here. Then we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So now we want to get our stripped oak wood bark block. We're going to build on top of this block. Up there, right? So all the bark blocks are facing upwards to look like, right? And delete that one. We're going to do the same on this side. Now, what we're going to do, actually before I forget, I want to put a block there, put a block there, right, to look like they're being supported. So now, just taking a look over here, what we want to do for the arches is on the fourth block, we're going to go, right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to have one sticking out and one sticking out there, and then up 2 and over 2, we're going to have a block there, right? So let's quickly do that. The fourth block will have one out. Let's just continue the beam back a couple blocks. And one out. And continue the beam back a couple of blocks. And then we're going to go, oops, up 2 and over 2. And have one sticking out there. And bring that back a couple blocks. So now that we have this, we just want to connect these two, right? So what we're going to do here is actually bring up a block like that, and then come down, do one there, and one here and here. And notice how all of these blocks, the bark blocks are facing down. So that makes it look like it's one solid log all the way around, just like so. So now we want to get perfect andesite. We have our polished andesite stairs. We're going to be coming out here. Just let me check. I believe from that bottom post here, we're going to be coming out. So if that's one, and there's going to be an upside down stair there and a forward facing stair. So let's quickly do that. So come out 2 blocks here, and then you can delete the one underneath and make it an upside down stair just like that, right? So we're going to do that, and let's build the rest of the roof. Right, so we're going to once we complete doing this, once we're done here, right, so it looks like that, but let's quickly get andesite, a polished andesite slab for this top part here. And now what we can do is come in here, and on the outside edge we're going to use dark oak stairs, and with these we are going to make just the outside one, so it's a different color, kind of differentiates the actual, like the part that is the andesite, which is the main part of the roof, and adds a layer of depth by just having that different color to just change up. Just come in here, and then we want to, and then come in underneath. Before I forget, we're going to come up on top, grab a dark oak slab, and we're just going to come in here, and bam. So this is the base kind of look that your archway is going to look like. So if we come back here and take a look, right, so it's going to look like that. So now what we need is dark oak planks. So I might actually pick. So now we have dark oak. We're going to go around on all sides, making sure. I'm just going to quickly fill this area in. and we want to come up 5 blocks. We'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to do that all the way around. Alrighty, so now that we've made that wall all the way around, what we can do is build up here. Now, what we're actually going to start with is taking your oak slabs, and remember where we built out here, we're just going to come until we meet the wall here, and until we meet the wall here. Now, what we want to do, actually what we're going to start off with is we are going to extend the andesite stairs all the way to here. So let's speed it up a little bit until we're done. So now that we've done that, now that we're done making that arc, now we know where we can place blocks here. So starting there, right, so you're putting a block underneath every stair, just off by 1. So now what we can do is we can come along to the front. If you haven't already, carve out a little spot for the door. Now come over 1 from the door and make a 2 by 2 window. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we can come up top. And actually, you know, now is a good time to fill in the underside of all these stairs. So let's quickly do that before we do anything else. Okay. Now that we've done that, we can come up here and make our little window. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Before we do the rest of the roof, I would like to do the logs. So a little trick I learned from Green actually was going up 2 like that and alternating each slab so it makes this little log cabin pattern. Just like that. Right, so there's a half slab in between each of these little logs, so it makes it look like logs are sticking out and going in between each other, just like so. And then we're going to do that here as well, and we can do that on all 4 corners. Alright, so now that we've done the cross hatches on each side for the logs, we are going to fill in the roof. Actually, but before we do that quickly, I want to carve out these little windows. So coming in 2 from this side, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so 5 long. And these windows here. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 5 by 2 windows on either side. So now, let's get started on this part. So what we want to do, we can take out this top stair here and come along all the way out here, but not hanging over yet. That's what we're going to do with the dark oak. And now this is a time-consuming process, so I figured we'll time-lapse it. Okay, so now that we are done doing this side of the roof, what we can do is we can come in on the other side and fill in this part of the wall. We're just going underneath. It's pretty easy to trace. Right? So basically you're making it a place for this stair to rest on. And then we're going to do one here for the slab that goes on the roof, and then we can start coming down, making this kind of pyramid shape. Okay, so now we have the two triangles on the end for that the stairs can go up. So now what we can do is begin this part. Okay, we've finally done it. So now what we can do is we can go through over this portion of the roof using polished andesite slabs. Now we can go around on this side now, and what we can do is do this edge. Now on this bottom stair, we're actually going to need to take off the top portion of that slab, and like that. And then up top, we're going to do a slab, and come 3 down, right? So there's a full block here and a slab on top. So it maintains a smooth edge. We will come back and add windows later. So let's continue to do the same thing on this side. Okay guys, now that we're finished finishing the roof on both sides, we can come in here, we can down 1 block and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then coming across, making it 1 block wider each time. So we have a little triangle that looks like that, and we're going to come back later and we're going to fill it in with glass panes. So same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. Alright, so we have basically completely finished the outer shell, but right now we need some torches to light this area up because I cannot see one bit. Now you can use any lighting that you want. I'm using torches because they're easy to place. On my personal one that I did on my own survival world, I used lanterns because I think they kind of fit in with the cabin theme. For now, all we need to do is light this area up. But right now, what we need to do is fill in the floor. Now that we've finished all the spruce flooring, what we can do now is do the other windows that stick out of here. So let's go take a look at what they look like over on the already completed one. So they come out from the dark oak, so 1 dark oak and 2 andesite, and it's 3 blocks wide. So let's go and start doing that. So we'll start for this one. So what I said, 1 dark oak and 1, 2 andesite. So we can clear it 3 blocks, going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, maybe to about there. And the bottom block, so the bottom window should be flush. So then we can come up 2 with dark oak, and then make a layer on top and do 1 there. You can fill in these blocks here. Now, we can use our polish andesite stairs so they overhang by 1 block. This should protrude, and this should protrude all the way out into here. And we can use our can't spell, polished andesite slabs. We can come over top, and it becomes flush with this stair right there. See, like that. So now on the front side, what we can do is take our dark oak, right, maintaining that kind of like area where the fronts of all, like the faces for the roof, it's all, whoops, it is all done using dark oak. Right, so it's going to look like that once you're done. So now we can come over and do the same on this side. So now that we're done those two, we can now get all the glass that we need. Let's go into our inventories and go glass, and we need to use glass blocks and glass panes. We're going to fill in all the ones on the bottom with glass panes, except for the 2 windows up top that we just did. Now we can come into the inside. And on the inside of the window, go 1, 2, right? So it's indented by 1 block, and we can do the same over here. 1, 2. So now what we want to do is this roof is all andesite, and we don't really like that look. So what we can do is actually make this all dark oak to make it feel nice and cozy. But before we do that, I think we should continue the oak log. So now what we can do is fill in the whole roof. But before we do that, I'm going to quickly show you how to make this feel nice and indented. So what we want to do is do a stair facing this way. So it's a corner, nope, not like that. Upward stair, upwards corner stair, here and here, and then comes out like that, and then we can take a dark oak block, not a torch, dark oak block, right, and then do stair, stair. So now it is kind of smooth with the rest of the wall, and it doesn't look too out of place. Okay guys, now that we have finished the inside of the roof, what we can do, I'm going to show you how to make a little fireplace. Now it's completely optional to do, but I like it as a nice touch and adds that kind of like fireplace wood fire to the log cabin. So we're going to find the center block, so right here, and put a block out, one from the center block at either side, so there should be a 3 gap. Come out 2 here, actually 1, 2, 3, and then on top 1, 2, 1, 2, and another 2, another 2. We're going to take our stone brick walls now, place it like that, and we can come in here, not like that, put a block there and a block there. So we have this little inner dome of the fireplace. Now we can continue, put a block there, and continue just build up. Now this is kind of interrupting with the window, but of course you can go out and build a chimney. I'm not going to bother doing that right now. I'll let you guys experiment with chimneys, because to be honest, I'm not the greatest at making chimneys. Box it up a bit, make the inside, cover it with stone, right? Because you wouldn't have just wood in there because it would catch on fire, of course. Whoops. Now that we've done that, the fireplace is basically all done, and then we can just get campfire. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Take the campfire and place it right here. Now that's the little fireplace design. Quick other finishing touches, we'll get our dark oak door and our dark oak trap doors, just to show some other tips. So we're going to put the dark oak door here facing inwards like that, and then we can take our dark oak trap doors and put them on the outsides of all the windows. You could always do, rather than having all those there, what you could do, you could take grass, put grass along this bottom edge, surround that with trapdoors, making this little flower bed. Cover it with flat doors, right, so it looks like that. Quickly do the trapdoors here. What we can do is we can take is there a flower section? Decoration blocks. So we'll take some of these, tulip, lily of the valley, and an allium. I'll do 1, 2, allium, and so you can decorate it like that. So that's another option that you could do. Okay guys, now we're going to quickly take a look at the log cabin I did in my own survival world. So this is the same model as I did in the tutorial, but we're just going to take a look at some of the things I did inside that make it nice and homely. I made this little area, had added some shrubs using these 2 high walls, making a little coat rack. Around the fireplace, I have these bookcases around the windows and wrapping around the room with these little couches using beds and trapdoors. I have a nice kitchen area, the marble island and an andesite countertop, table. Made a little office in here, nice cozy with a map of the surrounding area. Made a little bathroom using an iron trapdoor and an end rod to use as a shower head. And up here I have a little bed in this loft area with some barrels for like a cabinet. Anyways, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like, and please consider subscribing if you really enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching.